What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Jonathan. If you guys are brand new here, this channel is all about helping you start and grow your coaching and consulting business. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and give this video a like and go ahead and subscribe and comment down below. What's your biggest question when it comes to starting or growing your coaching business? Now, and today we're going to go ahead and talk about what not a lot of people talk about, which is actually how to design your program. What needs to be in it, right? This is one of the biggest questions that I actually had when I first started my coaching business. It was just like, okay, I understand how to create an offer, how to sell, how to get clients, how to use Instagram and all that stuff. Like, that wasn't my problem. My problem was, how do I actually design a program that actually works? And nobody could give me a straight answer. Right? Nobody could give me a straight answer. I had no idea how to design a program that actually worked. So that's exactly what I want to go ahead and give to you guys right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the most common questions. Is, okay, how long is the program? How long should the program be? And how much should I actually charge? To be honest, guys, I recommend you guys, if you guys are starting with your coaching business, I recommend you starting with a 90-day program. The reason why I don't want you to go ahead and do anything more than a 90-day program when you first start out, at most a 4-month program, at most. And the reason why is because this is your first time actually working with people. This is your first time actually coaching somebody or helping them get a result that they desire. So what happens when you go ahead and get a client and after 2 months, you're just like, you don't want to talk to them anymore? If you promise them a year-long program, they're probably, first of all, they're not going to last a whole year with you. But second, you're going to be tired of it. Okay, what am I actually going to talk to this person about? Especially if you're doing a one-on-one program, you're going to get really tired of that. So you want to go ahead and make sure that your program is curriculum-based. It's a 90-day program, and you actually are going with that person to try to achieve that result that they desire the most. So that's my first thing. The length of the program, I would keep it under 4 months, anywhere from, probably 90 days to 4 months maximum. Now, how much would I actually charge? I wouldn't charge anything less than $2,000. And that's why you have to make sure that the problem that your ideal client has, or the problem that you're going to solve for them as a coach, is actually big enough, and so it can be worth at least $2,000. Because think about it, you're going to be talking to this person. When you first start out, if you do, a one-on-one coaching business, you're going to be talking to them on a weekly basis, most likely. You're going to be talking to them on a weekly basis for an hour every single week. So you want to make sure that you charge accordingly. You don't want to charge too low, because if you charge too low, you're going to be talking to this person. Let's say you charge $500. Yeah, you got $500 in 1 month. But what happens in month number 2 and number 3? You still have to talk to them, and you still have to deliver the service. So that's why I recommend you charging at least $2,000, because you're going to be talking to them at least probably 12 times if you have a 90-day program and you're talking to them once a week, one-on-one. So make sure you're charging at least $2,000 for your program. Point number 2 is make sure you are solving one specific problem for one specific audience. And I talk about this all the time. Let's think about it like this. Let's say right now in your day-to-day business, right, there's just a whole bunch of people. Right? Let's all put them in the same group of people. They all have the same problem. Let's say these all people want to lose 20 pounds. They all want to lose 20 pounds. If you, as the coach, come in here and say, hey, I specialize in helping, let's say these are all men, right? These are all men. I specialize in helping men lose 20 pounds. That's my specialty. That's what I focus on. What is that going to do? That's going to automatically differentiate yourself than anybody else. And the specialist always charges more than the person that is just a generalist. So I want you to remember that always. If you're very specific on who you help and what you help them do, you can go ahead and charge more because you're very focused, right? I remember when I first understood this, it was when I saw a Sam Ovens ad. Right, when I saw Sam Ovens ad, I think it was like, I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys even saw this, it was just 2 guys. It was obviously the same guy, but one of them was like, oh my God, I'm struggling to get clients. And the other one was drinking coffee and saying, no, I get clients so easy. And the other guy was like, how? How do you get clients so easy? And the guy was like, oh, I just focus on helping, I think it was coffee shops. I focus on helping coffee shops get more clients. So every coffee shop wants to work with me because that's who I focus on. And then he's like, but that doesn't make no sense. You're only focusing on one person. I focus on so many other people. So why am I struggling? And that is the reason why. Because people want to work with specialists. People don't want to work with generalists. People want to work with people who specialize and focus on one thing. Think about it. If I want to have heart surgery, or if I need to have heart surgery, am I going to go to the general doctor? Or am I going to go to the doctor who focuses on heart surgery? Well, I know me, I'm probably going to go with the specialist, with the one that is going to do the best job at it, and that's probably going to be the heart specialist. So you want to make sure that you become a specialist in your specific industry, in your specific niche. So if you're a mindset coach, make sure you are being specific on what is the result and specialize in that. Your ideal clients have a problem, they want a result. So you want to make sure you are the person that helps them provide that result. So always solve one problem for one specific audience. Right? Your ideal client is right here at point A, and they want to get to point B. Like, this is their desired situation. The problem with this is that for them to get there, there's a big gap in the middle, right? There's a big gap in the middle, and it's underwater. Let's say it's underwater, and inside the water, there's a big shark waiting to eat them, right? It's a big shark waiting to eat them. So at this point, they had to go through this, and they had to go through the swimming, and they had to avoid the shark, and they had to fight the shark if they want to get to this end result. The shark is the big enemy. But what you want to go ahead and do, and what you should do as your program, you need to position your program as the bridge, right? As the bridge that helps them get to their desired situation. Because yeah, they're right here and they want to get here. You need to build a bridge that helps them get here, right? You need to go ahead and build a bridge and give them the keys to the car or the vehicle that's going to help them get there effortlessly. That should be your program. And if you position your program as the solution to the problem that they're having, then at this point, what's going to happen is that your client's going to be like, okay, well, I have this problem. If I want to solve it, might as well just invest in this program that solves that specific problem. Make sure you position your program as the bridge to where they want to go. And point number 4, you want to go ahead and ask yourself, what are the 4 to 5 steps my ideal client needs to take to get to their desired result? What are those 4 to 5 steps? How many steps do they have to take in order to get to their desired results? You want to go ahead and really ask yourself that question. What is step number 1? What is step number 2? What is step number 3? Step number 4? Step number 5? If there's 8, step number 6, step number 7, step number 8. What are those 8 steps? There's usually anywhere from 4 to 5 steps ideally, but if there's a little bit more, that's fine, right? If there's more steps that they have to take, that's completely fine. You want to go ahead and write those steps down. Okay, step number 1 is that they had to rewire their mindset. Then they had to work on their foundations. And then they had to work on their content. Then they had to work on this. And then they had to work on that. You want to go ahead and write all of that down because you want to go ahead and say, okay, well, this is my program then. If they have to take the steps, then this is going to be module number 1, and then this is going to be module number 2, and then this is going to be module number 3, and then module number 4, and then module number 5, and then module number 6, and so on and so on and so on. That's how you position your program. Then you grab everything, and then you're like, okay, I have my modules. This is what I'm going to go ahead and go over in my program, and now I can go ahead and do what? Create a course about this whole program. Right? Later on, you can go ahead and create a course about this program, or you can just grab the topic, create a PowerPoint, and teach it to every single one of your clients one-on-one, or set up a group session and teach it to all of them together if you have multiple. But if you're just starting out, I'm guessing you probably have no clients. Now you want to go ahead and do is just have the topic and then go out there and sell that framework. Sell that, for example, that's 5-step framework that you just created to help them get to the desired situation. That's what you want to go ahead and go to the market and actually go sell. Because now you have something tangible that you can actually provide to somebody, that you can actually go ahead and teach to somebody. And that is going to make you, when you have that, then you're like, okay, I actually have something. That I can give to somebody. Now, all you have to do is go find somebody to sell it to. Guys, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and give this video a like. Go ahead and subscribe. Let me know what's your biggest question when it comes to starting or growing your coaching or consulting business. Now, if you guys want my help, If you guys want me to help you one-on-one with your coaching or consulting business, go ahead and book a call down below. I would love to see where you are now, where you want to be, and see how we can be a good fit to help you grow or start your coaching or consulting business. Talk to you soon.